For today, our topic for today is projectile motion. What is projectile motion? Projectile motion is the motion of an object thrown or projected into the air, subject only to acceleration as a result of gravity. Example niya is meteor as they enter Earth atmosphere, fireworks, and the motion of any ball in sports. So, sa pagkuha, we have here the formula where Vx is the velocity along the x-axis. Vx0 is initial velocity along the x-axis. Vy is the velocity along the y-axis. Vy is initial velocity along the y-axis. G is the acceleration due to gravity, and T is the time taken. So we have here the horizontal distance. X is equal to Vx0 T. Horizontal velocity Vx is equal to Vx0. Vertical distance Y is equal to V0 T minus 1/2 gt squared. And vertical velocity Vy is equal to Vy0 minus gt. So this is the formula. Ug unsaon na siya magkuha na. We have here the example for problem number 1. Johnson is standing at the top of the building and Johnson is standing down. If Johnson tosses a ball with a velocity 30 meter per second and at the angle of 70 degrees, then at the time 3 seconds, what height will the ball reach? So mag as if na nga wala pa na to nakita na. So we have here the guide. Y is equal to VOYT minus 1 to GT squared, where VO is equal to 30 meter per seconds. These are the initial velocity. And 0 is equal to 70 degrees. This is the angle of projection. And G is equal to 9.8 meter per second squared. This is the acceleration due to gravity. And our time is 3 seconds. So, pao na to ang initial velocity and angle of projection. So, naa siya. Narao. Mao na siya. Ikuha na nato. I-convert lang nato siya. Mao na siya 30 times 0.9397 is equal to 28.19 meter per second. So, subayo na to ang formula. Direct substitution lang. Atong initial velocity and angle of projection 28.19 times 3, which is the time, minus 1/2 times 9.18 times 3 squared. So t squared na siya, which is the time squared. So direct substitution lang. Then 28.19 times 3 is equal to 57 minus 1/2 times 9. 1/2 times 9 is equal to 44.1, and 9 times 19.18 times 3 squared is equal to 40.47. So the total is Y is equal to 84 40.57 minus 44.1 is equal 40.47. So this is the height will the ball reach. So yung height na gipangita is 40.47.
So let's talk about uniform circular motion. So first, what is circular motion? Circular motion is a part of life. Ang circular motion daw parte sa atong kinabuhi ug planets orbit, like kini example, planets orbit the sun in circular motion. So kanang mga planeta kanang orbit sa kon ba kanang motuyok sa sun, then sa sun lagi kanang mga planeta. So kini pod occur increasing as it goes around a corner. It also a circular motion. And if you ever play lawn tennis, the kind with a ball on string flying around a pole, then you'll have experienced another example of circular motion. So daghan pa siya nga example. If you're going at a constant speed in a circle, then the motion is said to be uniform. So next, so what is uniform circular motion? So uniform circular motion is a motion in a circle at a constant speed. So ang uniform circular motion nasa ikuan kanang constant speed sa circle. Then this happen because of centripetal force. So centripetal force ato na i-discuss niya. So a force pointing toward the center of a circle. Mathematically, an object in uniform circular motion has a net force toward the center of the circle, an acceleration vector toward the center of the circle, and velocity tangent to the circle, and shown in diagram below. So ano ang sa tingin diri, an object circular motion has net force toward of the center. So ang force niya is padulong siya sa center. Then an acceleration vector toward the center of the circle. So ang iyang acceleration is gikan siya sa kanang point sa kanang kining earth to, batay mo ng earth. Then kanang velocity tangent to the circle. So velocity mo na siya ang direction niya kining bayo ng pink. So next, so direta mo kan sa centripetal force. So ang centripetal force, an object in a circular motion ay kept in the circle due a centripetal force. A centripetal force directed towards the center of the center of the circle. So centripetal force is force yang padulong siya sa tunga kranyo. Parang example na spinning a ball on string on twirling a lasso. So yung force is gikan siya sa tunga. Mantay mo nang mo kan ba na lasso mo ana, di ba, imong force kay nasa tunga. So turning a car ang gyapon na siya na centripetal force. Kining going through a loop on a roller coaster. So naro kita kayo. So centripetal force gyapon ning ganong planets orbiting around the sun. Sa tunga gyapon sa padulong force niya ba. So bali kanang patuyok siya pero mo steady ra ang kanang point sa tunga. Murmura yung tuyukan. So sana mo. So calculating centripetal force. So muna yung formula, force equals mass times velocity squared over radius. So where m is a mass of the object and b is a velocity of the object and r is a radius of the object. So muna yung formula. So centrifugal force na punta. So centrifugal force is also a force that act when the object in a circular motion. This force has the same magnitude as a centripetal force but is in the opposite direction of centripetal force. So ibali ang centripetal force is padulong siya sa ang force niya is pagikan sa tunga. So ang centrifugal is magbaliktad siya. So na yung mga example weight of the object at the pole and on the equator a bike making a turn, bicycle driving around a curve, equatorial railway. So kibali magbali sa atong centripetal force. So yung formula sa centrifugal force is force equals negative mass times velocity squared over radius. So solve example on nara mga example sa centripetal force and centrifugal force. So example number 1, an object has a mass of 8 kilograms is performing circular motion with a radius of 2 meter. If the velocity of the object is 10 meter per second, find the centripetal force acting the object given. So, nara mga given niya, ang mass niya is equals 8 kilograms. So, velocity 10 meter per second. And radius is 2 meter. So, ang formula sa centripetal is force equals mass times velocity squared over radius. So, ato rin sa ibutang niya. So, ang mass niya is 8 kilograms. So, times iyang velocity is 10 squared over radius 2. So, muna yung total 400. Kaya 8 times 10 times 10 is 100. So, times 8 is 100. Divide 2 is 400. So, another example. An object has a mass of 1 kilograms is performing circular motion with a radius of 4 meter. If a centripetal force acting on the object is 100, find the velocity of the object. Force acting of the object given by. So, muna yung formula tong the law of so first kuan pa nato ay ang force kay given man ang kuan ang iyang force 100. Muna yung force niya 100 given. So kuan na to yang 100 equals 1 man ang mass diri nara 1 kilogram. Ang acceleration is mo tong kaon kay wala man dito. So 100 ibalhin ra nimo ba anang say tawag na sa mata sa murag i-substitute kanang ibalik kanang kumante man ibalhin kanang ang kwaon kanang murag extra kay value. So 100 times 1 is 100 meter per seconds. So nakuha na mato yung acceleration. So acceleration of the object is equals velocity squared over r mo yung formula sa acceleration. So given naman ang acceleration 100 equals velocity squared over 4 kay radius mo niya 4. So ano yung 400 kay ibalik naman yung 4 ang 4 times 100 is 400. So equals velocity 2. So naman sa squared. So square root nimo ang 400 is equals to 20. So muna yung velocity. Velocity magipangita diri find the velocity of object. So velocity atong ipangita. So conclusion. Understanding the difference between 2D and 3D helps us how objects are shaped and used in real life. It also builds a strong foundation for learning more about geometry and the space around us. So, thank you sa marot tanan sa group 3. Kay gidungag rin naman itong report niya itong paano naman.